Ladies and gentlemen, this is Sam here, and today I want us to talk about a disease called polio, commonly known as acute flaccid paralysis. It is a viral disease that also attacks our nervous system, mostly affecting children below 5 years and could also affect children below 15 years. It is a fecal oral disease, which means it is transmitted through oral and it gets through the feces. An infected person will shed it to the environment through the feces, then a healthy person will pick it through contaminated food or contaminated water, or also contaminated hand if not washed with soap and running water. A child with polio will present with paralysis or weakness of the limbs, that is either the hand or the leg. Your child wakes up normally or maybe goes to school, and all of us, or you are called all of a sudden, this child suddenly cannot hold a pen or cannot hold a cup of water or a glass of water, or his or her legs cannot stand, or your child normally crawls, then all of a sudden this child cannot crawl, cannot sit down, or can also not stand. At this point, you could suspect polio. And if this happens, we advise you take this child to the hospital, or a disease surveillance officer around your area can be called to investigate this condition. By investigation, we will look at the vaccination history of this child, because remember, polio is preventable through vaccine. We will also pick samples to take to the lab for investigation to see if at all it could be polio virus. 2 samples are taken of stool. When one is taken today, the second one will be picked tomorrow, then taken to the lab for investigation. So the best way to prevent this is just through vaccination, which are available in our public health hospitals, offered free, and are usually routine. The first dose is usually given at birth. We call it 0 dose. The second dose is usually given at week 6. The third dose at week 10. And the fourth dose is at week 14. All these are given orally, apart from the week 14 one, which is both oral and injectable. It is of public health importance because a paralysis caused by polio cannot be reversed, and therefore it can only be prevented through vaccination, the routine vaccination that we give our children in the hospital. So like we've always said, prevention is better than cure. So kindly make sure that your child is vaccinated against polio and with any other vaccine that is offered routinely in our hospitals. Thank you so much for listening.